Hey everybody. So we are after Thanksgiving. Most of us I've seen on Facebook have trees up. This is a tree that I have in my studio so that I can enjoy that while I'm in here working and teaching and those kinds of things. We have 3 trees up in our house. I'm sure many of you have multiple trees as well. So this is just an update, just kind of a check-in and see how everybody is doing. We are, for those of you who are not local, in a week of virtual teaching this week. This is our first week of that since school started back in August. So I think we should be very grateful, and it's great that we haven't had to do lots of virtual teaching and virtual rehearsals and those kinds of things like many of my colleagues have had to do. So we are hoping that the extra 2 days that we took off last week for the holiday and then this week of virtual school will kind of calm down the virus in our community and hopefully allow us to go back to work in person on Monday. So just a little bit of an update. Rather than this being just a virtual week for at least David and I, we are also in a week of quarantine. Brian tested positive for COVID-19 on Wednesday. He took the test. He had been home all week the week before for deer season. He and his dad had a great time. They both got deer, and they've been trading the war stories back and forth about whose deer is the biggest and whose rack is the biggest and all of that jazz. So it's been fun for them. And there's Patch. And so then he left on Sunday and called us on Monday and said he had the sniffles, and we didn't think too much about it. And then by Tuesday at work, he was not doing so well and kind of had lost his sense of smell and taste. And so then by Tuesday night, it was worse. And so he decided to come on home on Wednesday and tested. And then on Saturday, we found out that he was positive. I could do a whole episode probably on why it takes so long to get a test back when you take one for this virus, but we hear about that in the news, so why delve into that, right? So anyway, Mr. P and I are in quarantine, and I know that some people look at this as taking away their rights or just fighting it tooth and nail. And you know, we haven't been able to go out, but Mr. P and I don't go out a whole lot anyway. We lead kind of boring lives. We're not socialites, let's put it that way. And so yes, it's been difficult to not go to the store, and David's mom has gone and gotten us a few things and put them on the porch step and that sort of thing. But I certainly wouldn't want to give the virus to someone else in case I do have it and I'm asymptomatic, or that just don't know it yet and haven't developed symptoms. We are 10 days away from being around him when he first started showing symptoms, actually 2 days prior to that when he would have been asymptomatic. So we are thinking that we probably don't have it, and the poor kid had to stay quarantined and holed up in his room upstairs because we wouldn't let him commingle with us. So anyway, we're not suffering too bad from being in, and we just hope that we don't develop symptoms, because we have been very adamant about wearing our masks and being proponents of other people wearing their masks so that the community can protect each other. And I think the news is pretty sad right now with the people that we are losing and contracting the virus, who, if we just used a little common sense, maybe wouldn't have it, and our hospitals could take care of them better. So anyway, we're at home. We're enjoying a clean house. Most of you probably watched my videos and listened to my rants about how I was cleaning, and then we decorated for Christmas. And the cool thing about being home is there's more time to delve into the things that I like to do. So yes, I'm teaching, but it was kind of fun yesterday to make a practice video of me actually practicing the music that I'm asking the kids to practice. Of course, my practice is practicing it on piano because I'm accompanying them with the show choirs. So I did little snippets and put a little video together of them seeing my progress as I practiced. That was kind of fun to be able to do. I can't do that in a normal situation because I'm teaching them all day long. And just like just now, playing for the beginning of this video, which I haven't done for a long time because it just takes a while to put that together. So I am really just giving you an update today and enjoying being home, actually, and enjoying my trees and my Christmas lights and the time to do a few extra things, and just take care of ourselves. Have a little extra time with Patch, and be grateful for the week of being virtual so that our quarantine can be served in this way. So hopefully we will be back to school on Monday with no symptoms. And in the meantime, I hope that you can also enjoy your family time. If you're in the Carrollton community, hopefully you're able to enjoy the extra time with the kids. Hopefully you're all staying safe, staying away from large gatherings, and working with all of us to try to get us back to school and be able to continue on with classes. I do believe school is the safest place for the kids to be. I'm not sure it's the safest place for the adults to be, and that lies the problem with schools. I'm sure that's why many people are still virtual. I also think that if we can keep everybody with masks on, they're probably being more diligent about wearing them at school because it's a policy that we have than they are out in the community. So another reason for the kids to probably be safer at school. Plus they learn better at school, and we like being at school. If you're a teacher, it's a week here and there off is okay, but prolonged is not great. I wouldn't want to have to continue teaching this way. So hopefully we'll all be back. We'll get a couple of weeks in before Christmas break. We'll be able to take another break again and maybe keep the virus calmed down while we're at home over Christmas and enjoying our families. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll be back to school in January, and virus vaccines will be out by then. Maybe some people will start to be able to get them, and we can move on. So in the meantime, enjoy the new normal that you have. Be grateful for what we do have, and I will see you again on the other side. Thank you so much.